Hey, today we're going to talk about how to put vinyl graphics on a vehicle. And there's a couple different ways that people do this. We've got just a real simple vinyl graphic. Some of you might actually even have this one. I'm just going to put it someplace where it doesn't blow away. We want to first clean the area, and I've got just a mild soap and water, even just water, but you don't want to have an ammonia-based cleaner. So get that area cleaned off. That's going to help the vinyl adhere better. And I'm just going to put this down here for right now. So when I have a vinyl graphic, I've got a transfer tape. The design is the vinyl, and then a backing paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the backing paper off. Sometimes this is a bit of a challenge. This is the backing paper. In this case, it's blue because it's a white vinyl. The best way to do this is to lay it flat and peel the backing paper away from the graphic, okay? Now, there's a couple different ways to do this. If you have to be accurate, or maybe you have a larger graphic, you want to get a piece of masking tape, and you're going to want to hinge this right where you want it. You might have to measure or something. So if I measured this and I taped it right here, then I could flip this up, take the backing paper off, and then squeegee down the graphic. That's for if I had big ones that have to be straight, for example, types, letters, stuff like that. This is just a simple one that I don't care if it's a little bit off kilter or if it's not centered. I'm just going to put it, it's just kind of a fun graphic. So what I'm going to do is, like I showed you before, I'm going to take this off. This is the backing paper, and I'm going to make sure as I take that off that all my graphics stayed on the transfer tape. So that's what the back of it looks like. So I'm going to put that right here, and I'm just going to try to get one side smoothed down. Now I can just use my fingers. You'll see some people use a driver's license or a credit card. This is a squeegee, and I'm just going to kind of squeegee until I've done the whole thing. Work from one side to another. Once it's down flat, I might go like that. Now, if I were to have to put this around a corner and I wanted to hinge it, you would want to hinge it this way so that you could squeegee it like that. Because if you hinge it here, it's going to wrinkle up. It's going to be really difficult. Anyway, now I just carefully take the transfer tape and I peel it across and away. And I make sure none of my graphics, as I peel it away, hopefully you can see that, make sure none of the graphics go with the tape. If it does, I put it back, squeegee it down, and try to get it to stick down. So there's my new graphic, all installed. A matter of, once you get used to it, a matter of seconds sometimes, but usually just a couple of minutes, and fairly easy to do. Thanks.